Alright, well, just finished up my second coffee of the day. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the old hostel there. Probably go for a little park workout. Just posted a short video, so already on track, I would say. Well, here we are. It's another day. Santa Marta. Don't really have a ton of plans other than obviously typical stuff. Just had to wake up, pay for another night, get my coffee in, respond to some messages. Now, gonna go do a workout. And I was thinking about a video to film. Didn't really have a specific topic, so this is it. So anyway, come along for the ride. And yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens here. Chill place. Well, oh shit. It's important stuff. Just feeling a little bit inspired here, so I figured I'd come and work on a song that came to me. So it's gonna do that for a bit, and then maybe we'll get the motivation to go work out in the park. But that's the thing when you're traveling or whatever it is that you want to say I'm doing. It's like, it's not really a rush to go anywhere fast, you know? That's kind of the beauty of it. You can just chill, flow, let things come as they do. It's kind of funny because like people are always trying to ask me about my plans, like, where are you going next? I'm like, I don't know. Like, how long are you staying? I don't know. Like, why'd you come to Colombia? I'm like, I don't know. Or they're like, when are you done traveling? I really don't know, okay? Like, I just make it up as I go. And yeah, kind of like this song that I'm working on. Just one line at a time. Yeah. All you got to do is put one foot in front of the other in the right direction, or at least a direction. You'll get where you need to go. All right, well, ended up getting kind of caught up there, but anyway, got my signature hat on, and now we're actually gonna go do a workout. So it's just the way it goes sometimes. Sit somewhere, someone comes, you end up talking way longer than expected, which is nice because sometimes I go places and literally nobody will want to talk. That's kind of weird. And it's actually funny because I was talking about this to this person, like how sometimes you go somewhere and the vibe is just off. And like one of the last towns I was in, the hostels I was at, was like literally nobody wanted to talk to me. And no matter where I'd sit or like what I'd do, people would just like kind of pretend that I wasn't there. And if I tried to talk to them, they were just kind of very like brief and didn't really make a lot of time. So it makes you think like, oh, somehow this is my fault. Maybe like, maybe I'm just being a dick. Maybe I'm just giving off this unapproachable vibe at the moment. But then like, yeah, I was talking about this to a couple people and they were like, no, like, you're totally approachable. Like, it's like, thanks, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think I was acting that way. And no, it's just the way it is sometimes. And I think realistically though, if you just, you know, be yourself, do what you want to do. Like for me, like I said, don't have a ton of plans always, but I do have a rough idea of what I want to do with my day and so on. And I just go about it, do my thing. And usually I happen to just run into the right people. Like actually a really funny thing last night was I was feeling kind of like, kind of bored. Kind of, I wouldn't say lonely, but just like, well, I was thinking about some different things. And anyway, I just wanted to go clear my head and play some guitar for myself, play some nice songs. And so I was playing some kind of emotionally driven songs, and this guy comes up to me and he's like, hey, can I listen? Yeah, sure, of course, man, whatever. So I'm just playing, and he's like, wow, like this country music is pretty powerful. I'm like, yeah, it means a lot to me, I guess. So I'm glad you appreciate it too. And he starts asking me these deep questions like, why are you traveling? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, explaining all this, and then he eventually comes on and he's like, have you ever had a first love? I'm like, no, why do you ask? And he's like, well, I just lost mine, like we had problems and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but your music, has given me the courage to finally read the message that she sent me. I'm like, that's cool, man. I appreciate that, So I played some sort of like sad love songs for him and so on. And it ended up being a really cool moment. But like I just wanted to play the songs for myself and kind of transmute my own problems just into the music. And funny enough, I end up playing something that really resonated with somebody, and yeah, he kind of got sort of emotional, and then in the end he like gave me a kind of a brotherly hug and was like, thanks, man, like thanks a lot for doing that. I'm like, yeah, my pleasure. Like I said, I just came out here to play for myself. So but yeah, it's funny. The point is like how the universe just sends you the right people, and I guess for him it was like the universe sent me, because yeah, he was having trouble, I guess, or struggling to face kind of whatever that was really bothering him, is sort of lost love, so to speak. And I just happened to be there playing some music that really resonated with him. And yeah, it's a special moment. It's the type of real human moments, that really count. It was funny because like these people were coming by too, being like, hey, do you want to come party? And me and him were both just like, no, we're chilling. And he was just, yeah, really like, no, I found I found what I need for tonight. I'm good. And I gave him that space to reflect on what he needed to. And I was really grateful that he enjoyed it. Anyway, coming up on the park here. There's kind of some people messing around on these like machines and stuff, but I'm gonna try and bang out a bit of a workout here. Then we'll go get some lunch. Well, like always, I forgot to bring water, but I'm here now, so we're getting it done. Good enough place as any to get a little workout in. Well, that was decent. Just real simple, just some push-ups and pull-ups and that. Now, I need to get out of the sun before I get like severely burnt. Oh man, all the honking. It's not as bad as Peru, but it's like, just shut up. It's like when I'm crossing the street and a guy on a motorbike like honks at me to get out of the way. I'm like, buddy, like you're on a bike, go around. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not that big. Come on. Well, the first place I went to, this Lebanese place, and saw on the menu they had the braised chicken or whatever. I'm like, I want that. They're like, we don't have any chicken. All right then. So I went somewhere else. Found another chicken place on the map, went there. Place didn't exist. Okay. So now we're on a mission to find the chicken. I don't just want any kind too. It's gotta be decent, you know what I mean? Anyway. I don't know. I don't want a sandwich either. All right. It's at this chill cafe here next to the park. Gonna have a beer. Gonna have some chicken breast. Gonna have some potatoes and some salad. It's good. It's what I need. It's perfect. And I got to work on my Spanish a little bit. Because I forgot pechuga is means chicken breast. You know. Sometimes it's hard to know. Like a lot of places you go to, they just say carne. They're like, say con carne. I'm like, okay, I know carne means meat. But what kind of meat we talking about here? It's never fish, you know that. They always say like pescado or something like specific for fish, but carne could be anything, man. Sometimes it's pork, sometimes it's beef. I don't know. You gotta ask. Luckily, I know how to do that, sort of. But also, it's kind of funny. It's like, yeah, they never call fish meat. It's kind of like these cheater vegetarians that are like, oh, I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian. I just eat fish. Bitch, please. Fish is meat in my world. Hell, if it's a living, breathing animal of some kind, it's meat. Even if it's a spider or whatever, I don't know. Basically, if it's not a plant, it's probably meat. Anyway, I'm excited to see how this is. Should be good. See, that's how it's done. I had this comment the other day on TikTok. They're like, that's not how you pour a beer, because I was just pouring it all aggressively into the cup. But I'm like, oh, I see. Like, you think that I should pour it all gently into the glass so it doesn't foam up, right? Yeah. I remember when I drank my first beer too. But it actually annoys me sometimes. I go to a restaurant and they're like pouring the beer for me. And they pour it like all gently and then it doesn't foam up at all and you get no head on the beer. And I'm like, no, that is not how you pour a beer, okay? You'll learn once you get older that you pour the beer so it foams up and lets off some of that gas. And you're getting more of the beer, the foam goes down, it just becomes the rest of the beer. Plus for me, I like the foam, it's part of the experience. Some beers, you really need it. It's helpful. Like if you see in Belgium, they never do that. They just pour it straight into the glass and it foams up like crazy because that's just how the beers are there. And then it goes down, you pour a little bit more in. That's the proper way to drink it. You actually get less bloated from the beer if you let it exhaust some of the gas. So don't be pouring the beer all gently into the glass, all girly like or whatever. No. Pour the damn beer into the cup. Like, pour it. Get some head on that thing. And you don't get so bloated and you can drink more than one. or in my case, more than one after another. All right, got a little soup here to start. It's looking good. Let's give it a try. Pretty nice, actually. It's very, very typical. It's like I don't know what to call this. It's like some sort of chicken soup. It's got this corn chunk in it, some chicken, some yuca. It's actually the exact same soup that I've been served at every single Menu del Dia place. And I mean, to be fair, it's quite good. But I liked in Peru, they always had like some sort of different soup. I mean, not always, but very often. But anyway. Oh. Perfecto. Gracias. And here's the rest here. Got some fries. Nice looking piece of chicken here. And a bit of salt. And ketchup. Yes. Well, thank you for joining me for lunch. Now, you know, actually, some days ago I took a nice girl out on a few dates, and it was a good time. But to be fair, it's much cheaper to be single. Of course, I'm joking. But at the same time, it's true, you know. I also don't want to feel like I'm paying for someone's company or attention. Seems like a bit of a moral gray area for me. So instead, you're joining me for lunch today, so I don't have to pay for you. But no, realistically, it was actually a really good time. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very cute. Very beautiful woman. Time and money well spent, you know. And I don't have a problem with that. I mean, in Latin America, it's kind of more traditional, right? Like the man is pretty much always expected to pay on a date. And I think that's okay. In most cases. But like, see, in the West, it's kind of like, it's not really expected. It's either like maybe you pay or maybe you split the bill, which kind of creates like an awkward situation a lot of the time. You're like, so am I paying for this? Are we splitting? For me, it kind of depends how good the date goes, you know? It's kind of like, yeah, this date sucks. No, you can pay. No, but for real, I think it's totally okay to have a more traditional view of that sort of thing. However, it's not always great when both people are working and then the man's still expected to pay. You know, nothing is for free in this life. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, this chicken's quite good. Here, try some. It's like this funny Clint Eastwood clip I saw from a movie. I can't think of the movie right now, but anyway, this nun's talking to him and she's like, you ever been married? It's like, nope. It's like, don't you want to get married? She's like, nope. Like, why not? Don't you want a woman to like share your name and have kids? And it's like, why? So she can tell me how to spend my money? Tell me to quit drinking, gambling? I don't think so. I mean, fair enough, you know. You really can't put a price on freedom. All right. That was a pretty nice lunch. Gonna pay for this, and we're gonna head on down the road. And I'll show you my favorite place to drink beer in town. Just a chill, basically convenience store where locals hang out, listen to music, sometimes get a little drunk. Let's go. Not a bad street, this one. The whole center. It's not bad in this town. At night, every place is like this. Just blasting music though. And it all just blends into this like chaotic. No better way to explain it than that. Yeah, very high energy. Quite vibing. Pretty decent. It's my favorite city in the world. Definitely not. But that's not a put down. I'm still hanging out here. I enjoy it. Anyway, this is the place here. What do you even call it? Capriccio, I guess. You can hear the music already. They got it vibing. Cheap beer. Maybe they got Tecate again. They were out last time. Let's see. This is what I'm talking about. See? 750 ml bottle here. Tecate, which is like basically the best Mexican beer in my opinion. One of the better ones you can get around here, that's for sure. It's 6,000 pesos. So I just looked it up. It's like apparently about $2.25 Canadian. 750 mils of beer. That right there. That's why this place kicks ass. Basically, the best. Better than the bar somehow. Just vibes, man. Just local shit. Chilling. Drinking the beer. That's how it's done. That's how we do it out here. Honestly, in general, Colombians, cool people. Latin Americans in general, you know, I got a pretty positive opinion of, I would say, but it's also, like I've said before, honestly, everywhere you go, most people are good, to be fair. Though, there is some people here, I mean, that need a bit of an attitude adjustment, so to speak. Some of them are really quite pushy, and even like the other locals are like, yeah, I'm sorry about that, like we know. Yesterday, for example, I'm chilling at the beach, and this guy comes up to me. I'm throwing in like a mouthful of tobacco, and he comes up to me and holds his hand out. And I'm like, what the hell do you want? Like, first of all, I'm at the beach sitting in a tent, like he's invading my space. I paid for this area, yo. You don't just come up me expecting something, and yeah, he just holds his hand out like a little kid asking for candy. Like, what the hell do you want? He's like, what is that? And I'm just like, don't worry about it. He's like, is it tobacco? I'm like, yeah. He's like, give me some. I'm like, no. First of all, it's not how you ask, bro. Like, grow up. Second of all, you don't come at people expecting something from them. And the second I get that vibe from you, you're not getting anything, bro. This is like what I said to my friend right after. I'm like, it's like when you approach a woman and you have it in your mind. You're like, I'm going to go like predatorily approach this chick and I'm going to get her number. Or I'm going to pull some strings and I'm going to get in her pants. Rarely does that work out. Most of the time, guards go up when you act that way. Why? Because you can't just go to people and expect something from them. It's not the way it works. so. And then this guy's like, why not? I'm like, guys, like, I don't know you. You're not my friend, first of all. Second of all, I paid good money for this tobacco and you can't get any more around here. Get the hell out of here, man. And he's like, you're rude. Like, why you even come to this country? Like, first of all, it's not your country, pal. I can go wherever I want, okay? You don't own shit. Second of all, you're the one who's being fucking rude here. Like, generally, if you get attitude from me, that's just a reflection. And if you want to see an even better reflection, look in the mirror. Check yourself. Seriously. Because in general, I always have good interactions with people, you know? I don't expect anything from people. If they don't expect anything from me, it's all good, man. That's the lesson. Don't go into interactions expecting to get something. It's like a lot of these people, trying to sell stuff in the streets too. They come at you and they're trying to pretend to be friendly. Like, oh, hey, buddy, how are you? Like, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And you can just tell it's all fake. They're just trying to lead you on so they can eventually try and guilt you into buying something. Well, unfortunately, that type of guilt doesn't really hit me. And even if it does, I got enough sense to say no. Just say no. Salute. Anyway, that's done. Just one of those bottles is enough for now. End the day, to be fair. You know, it's really not the goal to drink every day, but you know, it gets boring just drinking water. And I don't like drinking coffee in the afternoon, so options are limited. Juice doesn't do it for me. Too much sugar, too sweet. Also, juice somehow often costs more than beer. Like, what's the point? You know? So basically I got carbonated water, I got normal water, I got beer. And the beer is pretty much low alcohol, so it's kind of just like carbonated water with a bit of fun. Anyway, heading back. Probably gonna basically take a nap. I'd call that a pretty full day. Edit up this video. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me on this chill day in Santa Marta. Ugh, water in the streets is so bad. It's like stagnant, stinky. All right. If you're still watching, make sure you do that stuff. As in subscribe and hit that like button. You know, that normal YouTuber stuff to say. Till next time.